A very warm greetings to all my lovely students. Hope you all are good. Students, let us be connected to our studies now. And this is your English teacher, Mrs. Janaki Biswas. And I am once again back with your English classes. Students, today in this video, I will be explaining you future tense, the last topic of lesson 7, tense. In the early videos, I have already explained you what is tense, that is the time when the action takes place, and it is broadly divided into 3 parts, that is the present tense, the past tense and the future tense. I have explained you present tense and present continuous tense. I have already explained you past tense and past continuous tense. I have also explained to students the difference between present tense and present continuous tense. That is the use of ing. When we are using ing with the main verb, that is playing, eating, then it is a continuous tense. And here, how can we understand the difference between the present continuous and past continuous? In present continuous, the helping verb will be is, are, am plus verb plus ing. That is playing, am playing or are playing. But in future continuous tense, it will be was and were plus verb plus ing. That is was playing, were playing. So these topics I have already explained in my previous videos. So now the last topic of this lesson is future tense. Now what is future tense? I have already explained you in my previous video. While I was explaining, I explained you through a diagram. When I made a diagram, that is a drawing of a car and the destination where the car was supposed to go, that was the future tense. So from that picture you should remember that future tense means something which is going to happen likely in future. So now students, let us study the future tense in detail. Future tense, the third important form of the tense. Future tense means something which is going to happen in near future, that is tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It means the action has not yet taken place, but it will happen. So this is what future tense means. And this is the third form of the tense. Now students, have a look at the board. So today students, what we are going to do? We are going to learn lesson 7, tense, and the last part of this lesson, that is future tense. Now define future tense, or what does it mean, or at which place do we express, or which place do we use future tense. So future tense express an action, that means a verb, an action yet to take place. This word yet means that it has not yet occurred, but it will take place. So future tense express an action yet to take place. Or we can say it in another way, as an action that has not yet happened. The action has not yet happened, but it is likely to happen in future. That means either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So let us take an example, students. The zoo will close for winter. That means during the winter season, the zoo will be closed. So it is a future activity. The zoo will close for winter. The zoo will close for winter. And the next one, I shall see you tomorrow. That means tomorrow we will meet. So this is a future activity. I shall see you tomorrow. Now please have a look at the structure. What are written in the structure? In this future tense, helping verb will or shall. Helping verb will or shall is used before the base form of the verb. That means the V1 form which we are using, before that either we will use will or we will use shall. Like in this sentence, students, I have underlined C. Will close. So here will. This is helping verb and this is the main verb. In this sentence also, students, here shall and see. Here shall, it is helping verb and see is the main verb. So students, have a look at the board very carefully and I will explain it to you once again. Now what is future tense? It expresses an action yet to take place, or in other words we can say an action that has not yet happened but likely to happen in future. That means it will take place in future. Example, the zoo will close for winter. The second one, I shall see you tomorrow. And then have a look at the structure, students. What is the structure? How will you form a future tense? It is helping verb, that is will or shall, before the base form of the verb. Like example, will go, will play. And again you can see here the example. Helping verb plus the main verb. Helping verb plus the main verb. So future tense, it only expresses an action yet to take place. So students, with this topic, I have completed the explanation part of lesson 7, that is tense. Now, a small recap of what you studied in lesson 7. So have a look at the board now. I have made a table so that you remember what we have done in the previous videos. Lesson 7, tense. Simple tense, that is simple tense or tense. It was broadly divided into present tense, past tense and future tense. It was broadly divided into present tense, past tense and future tense. And then where we were supposed to use present tense, where we will use past tense and where we will use future tense. So I have written it again in short. So present tense we generally use in routine, that is our daily activity, our habit, general truth and universal fact. So you should remember the examples which I gave you for routine, like I walk to school every day. Then habit, father reads newspaper every day. Then general truth, leaves fall in autumn, and universal truth like sun rises in the east. And then regarding past tense, action that had already happened in the past. Like I wrote a letter yesterday. And regarding future, I explained it just now, that action which is yet to happen. Like Ram will play a match tomorrow. And then continuous tense, we have only studied about present continuous tense and past continuous tense. So present continuous tense, action happening at the time of speaking. For example, Raj is playing in the field now. So when I am speaking, at that time Raj is playing. So action happening at the time of speaking. Example, Raj is playing in the field now. And regarding the past continuous tense, action happening at a particular time in the past. Raj was playing in the field yesterday. Raj was playing in the field yesterday. So students, I am repeating once again. Simple tense, it is present tense. 4 places, that is routine, habit, general truth and universal fact. Past, the action which has already happened, and future, the action which is yet to happen. And in continuous tense, the action happening at the time of speaking. And here I told you in the beginning only that we use is, are, am plus verb plus ing. And here was, were plus verb plus ing. And what about the structure of these three? Here we will add s or es to the base form. S or es to the base form of the verb. Here we will add ed in most of the cases, or in other cases we only change some of the spellings like write, wrote. And in the future tense I told you that we add will or shall before the base verb. So students, hope this lesson is clear to you, all the definitions. And students, tense, it is one of the most important topic of grammar. And you should always remember that main type of tenses, that is present, past and future. And what I taught you, present continuous and past continuous. And what is the main thing which you should keep in your mind? The main thing is, students, the structure. If I ask you to change a present continuous tense to past continuous tense, how will you do if you don't remember the structure? So always keep in mind the structure. Structure for present tense, where you are adding s or es. structure of past tense where you are adding ed, or in some cases you are making a change in the spelling like ride, wrote, fall, fell. Or in future tense what we are doing, we are adding will or shall to the V1 form, that is the main form. And similarly I told you that is, are, am plus verb plus ing for present continuous, and for past continuous it is was, were plus verb plus ing. So students, to keep this topic very clear in your mind, you have to remember the structure, and then only students transformation of sentences is possible. So students, please note down everything very carefully, and if there is any problem students regarding this lesson, there is online class. You can clear up the things with your teachers in the online classes. So for now students, stay safe and stay at your home. Thank you.